Hello everyone. I want to make a short video showing you guys all how to use the Sherwin-Williams visualizer for your Module 8 assignment, just in case there's any confusion. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you need to do is find some kind of image. The assignment sheet says to scan and save one photograph of an interior space from a magazine. That's one way to go. Professor Hoffpower also gave you the option of finding a photo online, and that's a little easier, so that's what I'm going to do. He suggested a space with a great deal of interior light, so I'm just going to Google interior with natural light and look at the images. One little tip that I would suggest is to click more search tools, and under size set it to large so you get an image that has a high enough resolution that you can adjust or actually print it out and have it be useful. He also suggests something that doesn't have heavy window coverings, so I kind of like this one. Maybe this one. Sure. So I'm going to save this image, and I'm going to make sure I know where I'm saving it. And then I'm going to go over to the visualizer, which you can find at sherwin-williams.com/visualizer, and I'll include this link in my email and in the video as well. So when you open it up, it will look like this, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so that we can all see it. You're going to want to go ahead and click Start Painting Now, and it's going to open up with an image that it gives you, but you need to get your own in there. So what we're going to do is click this button up here that says Paint a Scene. Okay, and you can click a big button that says My Photos, and I'm going to go to where I downloaded my photo and open that file. You have to accept some terms of use, and you can rotate your image if necessary, but mine was right when it loaded, so I'm going to click Done. There are some hints. You might want to look at those. I'm going to skip them for now. And now we've got our picture in the visualizer. So basically it's kind of a limited Photoshop sort of thing. You have a bar full of tools down here and a set of color palette at the bottom as well. Okay, so we can look at these colors. The default ones are extra white, watery, and accessible beige so far. If we want to get more details on the color, there's this little kind of swatch picture, and if we click that, it'll show us the picture, give us some suggestions for coordinating in similar colors, and then there's a detail button where you can get all the information that you need. So the LRV value will be found here in the details bar, and the color number and name are obviously up here. SW7036 is the color number and accessible page is the name. You can look at other colors that have different LRV values from here, but are in the same sort of value. And if you click there, then you'll get the LRV value. Okay. So, what else? If you want to add a color, you can just click one of these plus markers. It's going to slowly open up this giant bar of colors. And there are lots of options: historic colors, the Sherwin-Williams colors. But for this, the purposes of this assignment, I think it probably makes the most sense to stick with the Sherwin-Williams and maybe these timeless colors. But if you click a color, let's say I like this blue here, it's going to zoom in on it and let us see the other colors that are near it. They're similar to it. This agua fria is kind of nice. I'm going to click on the details and see that it's LRV52. Okay, I like that. So I'm going to click the plus button and it will add it to my palette. And I can close the color preview and close the color selector. So the big color is the one that is selected, and these tools do different things. This is an eraser, this is the kind of polygonal lasso, this is a standard brush, and this is the magic wand. I'm gonna start with the magic wand just because I'm lazy and it seems to work okay. It's not exactly the same as the magic wand, say in PowerPoint, where you define an area and then drop color into it. It seems to choose an area that seems to be the same color and it paints directly on it. So if I click now, it's going to paint that whole area with the agua fria, and you can just kind of click around and add it to different places. It doesn't work perfectly, and there's an undo button which is useful for that. But this might be a quick way to kind of get a base coat down, and then you can clean it up, say, with the brush. Okay. This actually doesn't look very good, but that's the point of trying it. Okay. The other tool you have is this polygonal lasso that's probably going to be pretty useful. So say that I want this table to be this accessible page instead. We can zoom in to move on to the table, and then select the part of the table that we want to be that color. And when we close it, it will make that surface that color. Pretty simple, right? So if I want the legs to be a different color, and this is probably going to be very ugly, but I'll do it anyway just to show. Bam. The legs are a different color. Pretty simple. Okay, so your job is to make 3 completely different color solutions with the same original picture. And you're going to want to take note of the color name, number, and LRV of every color you use, and print swatches for those, and include the name, number, and LRV on your poster board for your print. For your presentation, rather. Now you can download each of these images with this button right here that looks like a little download button, and you can name it. I'm going to name it Mod 8 version 1, and when you save it, you should be able to open it up as a JPEG. That's weird. There we go. And then you can print it and post it to your board in any way you like. There's one last feature. If you want to be able to work on your things and save them, one way to do that is to create an account with Sherwin-Williams, and then you can save your items through their system. But it's probably better to just complete one, download it to your computer, and then complete another one in one sitting, rather than messing with their site. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to shoot me an email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, good luck everyone. Bye.